In My Eyes to See by Dr. Marcus Swade. Correct yourself. Sometimes we got to put ourselves in check about situations. For example, instead of complaining about helping others, we should be happy that we have the ability and able to help others. You know, people are quick to be judgmental on other people's situations or performance or circumstances in life, and at times they overlook their own situations, circumstances, and poor performance, you know? And a lot of times in life, we definitely got to check ourselves, whether it's being lazy, far as missing out on days of work when there's no need for us to miss out on days of work. Procrastination is a way of putting ourselves in check to stop procrastinating, you know what I mean? It's a lot of examples as far as having friends or in a relationship that people with people that we know is no good for us, man. That's goes along the lines of putting yourself in check. If you're in a relationship with somebody you know that's not no good for you, no matter how much you love them, you got to remove yourself from them, you know? Same way with certain friendships. You know this so-called friend is no good for you. Matter of fact, if they no good for you, then they're not your friend, you know? And you got to remove yourself from that equation. Even though you may still love them, you just got to love them from a distance, you know? And in life, we got to pay attention to not other people's downfalls, but our own downfalls and our own situations and circumstances, and put ourselves in check to fix those situations, circumstances, and downfalls, to uplift ourselves, you know, and to be a good example for others, you know. Once again, that was inserts from my book, In My Eyes to See by Dr. Marcus Swade, available on Amazon. If interested in any of my books of poetry or my urban novels, go on Amazon, go directly to the book section and type out my name, Alan Hines. It's spelled A-L-A-N, last name Hines, H-I-N-E-S. Be aware there's additional author with the exact same name as mine. To distinguish the differences, I write poetry and urban novels. He writes different material. If interested in any one of my 7 books of erotica, look up Mr. Climax. My 1 vampire, look up Faison Darkside. My 1 children's learning book, look up Dr. Child Love. All my books are available on Amazon. Thanks and God bless.